Hey, Cinnamon Rage here, and this time we're going from Silverstone Spa. There was actually Hungary in between for race 7 of season 15 of AOR Xbox F6, but I was unfortunately away, so didn't actually take part in that race. So yeah, I kind of I'll not deny, I kind of struggled a bit in Spa. It had not been great in my practice runs. I also got back on the Saturday before the race on the Sunday, so my practice was, in fact it was even Saturday night, so I did a tiny wee bit on Saturday night and a wee bit more on Sunday morning, and that really was my practice before the race. So yeah, it was kind of not ideal way to actually get ready for the race, but here you can see my first lap in qualifying. It was not too bad. The times weren't great, but it actually seems like we knew at this point it was going to be a wet race, so the assumption was I think everyone just picked a slightly slower setup, and I think that's why possibly the times weren't as high as they could have been. But yeah, first practice was clean, at least. What you're about to see here is, I believe it's Puyol, which we're coming down to. I did it okay here, although I did take my foot off the gas, which you don't need to do when you've got a low fuel load, and it was something I tried to improve in my second lap, but as I say, it was quite clean, it was okay, so yeah, a not too bad lap. Obviously, with missing the race last week, at this point I dropped from 3rd in the championship to 4th, I believe, because I got no points because I wasn't there. So I was really hoping I could get some points back, and although I doubt I would have moved back up a position, I at least should have at least stopped losing another. But this was a bit of a strange race. So yeah, coming across the line, I kind of go in and do 1:44.6, which isn't the best. And this is me now coming up for my second lap. It's not a great start entrance point to it, but yeah, keep it under control and yeah, just start pushing. It's a wee bit weird though, I wasn't actually getting any of the stats that tell me what my lap is in the top right. It wasn't saying if I was up or down, it just, sometimes the game does it, so I really can't wait for F1 2018 and kind of sort out all this nonsense. So yeah, I know some people have got beta codes, but I sadly don't. But coming up here to the end of the first sector, we can see I am only 0.04 of a second up, but it is a purple sector, so yeah, it was obviously a decent run up through Eau Rouge and onto the straight, the Camel Straight, and even here I just know I got this a lot better as well. It just felt cleaner, I was on the throttle earlier than I was before, I carried more speed, and then I went to do what I said that I did wrong in the first place and wasted. So I just kind of lost it there. I tried to push too hard, took too much curb, and it just kicked the back of the car out. So yeah, only ended up getting in one run, and that got me P5, which is 9/10 off. I was never going to keep up with Edited Fawn or Mighty Dylan, but at least I think I could have been closer to Bayfield and Evil Catmobile. But as I said earlier, it was going to be a wet race. I adjusted my front wing on this just to try and get it to give me a wee bit more grip. But yeah, I didn't, as you can see, have the best start to the race. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Again, just not doing great with my starts and definitely not doing great in the wet. So that's me going from P5 to P8. Someone cutting up my inside, Klaus, who kind of knocked me a wee bit wide. Nope, down to P9 anyway, so as I say, not a good start. Coming through Eau Rouge though, I don't know what happened with Atul and Guillermo, but yeah, neither of them got a very good run, so at least I managed to actually, at this point, claw back 2 of those positions. And I braked a wee bit early because I wasn't sure what people were doing braking wise, so I lost a place back to Guillermo. Oh no, it was actually Atul. Guillermo's still behind me. But yeah, it's hard conditions in the wet, and actually weirdly I'm better in the full wet than I am in intermediates, yeah, a tool was a wee bit bargy I found in this race, but yeah, quite aggressive, especially in the wet conditions when it's so easy to potentially do some damage. And I think, yeah, I'm having flashbacks of points where I went a bit wrong, but Prowlix and him had again another wee bit of bashing around and I got back up to 6th, so yeah, it was a bit of a scrappy first lap, and it doesn't even end there as we come into sector 3. Just trying to get a feel for the wet conditions. I set my downforce in the front, changed it from 1 to 5. I'd lowered my differential down to 50 just to try and stop wheel spin sliding in the back, but actually following Prowlix through here, I don't know if it's dirt air or something, but we're just backing out because he's a wee bit slower than expected, but it meant I lost another 2 places even here. Yeah, 1 to 2 and 1 to Klaus, but Klaus ran incredibly wide, and yeah, just another place. So at the end of lap 1 I was 2 places down on where I was before. So what I'm going to do is just let the race play for a wee while. It was quite chopping and changing. There's a couple of wee bits where I'll just fast forward through and I'll come back to you later. as you can see, there's been I've been kind of tucked in behind Prowlix and a tool before he kind of disappeared down the road, and yeah, it's been some good sort of battling. He seems to be a bit slow just now, which is probably why he tucked into pits. Acid Raptor goes for a bit of a lunge there, kind of going for an opening that wasn't there, but he does seem to back out, so not quite sure what happened there. But yeah, we're now on lap 4 at this point. I'm back up to P5, which was my original starting position. It's good to see I start to fast forward slightly here, just because there's not too much to be seen, if truth be told. It's just me kind of holding position ahead of Acid Raptor. I'm not entirely sure if you can see the differences between a tool, but I strongly suspect I wasn't catching him at this point. He did seem to have good pace, but at this point I make a mistake. That mistake lets, so you can see I tried to be good, tried to keep out of the way of Acid Raptor there when I was rejoining. I mean, that is really the point of joining a league like AOR, is that you are seriously trying not to be, it's meant to be good, clean racing. Obviously you've got to try hard and you've got to take chances sometimes, but yeah, not stupid ones. Even though Acid Raptor had got past, I do actually catch back up to him through the end of Sector 3 and coming on to Eau Rouge. I'm again just gaining a wee bit, but not close enough to actually do anything about it. But I did feel I had the pace at this point to actually go faster than Acid Raptor. As I say, it was just a mistake that let him back through, but not going to do anything stupid. It's wet. If you put pressure on people, there's a good chance that they make maybe a tiny mistake, just like I've done before. But as you can see, catching up, Acid Raptor making a wee mistake, and yeah, just putting a bit of pressure on. But you can see he loses the back end, tucks into the wall, bounces off the wall, and that was my race over. The first ever race that I've DNF'd, actually. I've only done AOR for this as my first season. I'd done another league, F1 XL, last season, and never once actually completed a race. So that is a wee bit of a shame, and especially given I got no points last week, it was a wee bit gutting, 2 races in a row with no points. Just a quick replay, and in slow motion, that you can see loses the back end, hits the curb, it spins him, he tucks back in, tries to correct it, and it takes him into the wall, and the wall is just super glue. It just catches the front, pings him out, and I had no time. I don't even brake, and yeah, wasted. Just, yeah, so sad. 5 laps in, race done. So because we're not allowed to leave it, because it can sometimes introduce instability in the game, again, thanks Codemasters, I'm just going to leave in some of the footage. I stayed in the game and just left it in spectator mode. On occasion I would just look for the gaps between the drivers who were closest. You can see I did it fun here. There's only 3/4 off a tool in front. So I'm not going to commentate these, but there's just some races between a few of the drivers that I've just left in, and yeah, enjoy the last few minutes of the video, and I'll speak to you then. yeah, that was a Spa for myself. I came in 10th still, given that I never got past lap 5, but because I didn't do, I can't remember if it's half or 3/4 of the race, I still don't get a point, unfortunately, which is such a shame. It wasn't Acid Raptor's fault, it was just one of those incidents, but yeah, it just ended my race after 5 laps, so hopefully it's Monza, which is this weekend, will be a wee bit better, but again, high-speed track, who knows, it could go either way. But anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will catch you next week. Cheers!